Hello and welcome back to another video. I am Clever Yeti and today I'm going to be showing you an AFK sugarcane farm that is actually better than Tarantula Minions and how to build it. Before we start, if you find this video useful, please leave a like down below and let's get on with the video. Here's the sugarcane farm that you can use while being AFK. How it works is that you use a legendary pig because it has a perk that automatically breaks any crops it runs into. And when it runs into sugarcane, it breaks the second one and not the bottom one. This farm is just a sugarcane farm with water streams to push the pig around and break the crops without you having to do anything. So to use it, you just have to go right here. Then unplug your mouse or just put it upside down so it doesn't catch any movement. Then you walk onto the teleport pad behind me. That will set your rotation at exactly the right one. And you can just ride the pig. If I bring the pig here, and then just ride it. This farm makes around 38k coins per hour if it is big enough that the sugarcane can grow back up. This size is obviously not big enough. It is just for demonstration purposes. 38k might not seem like a lot, but if you AFK all night, so for around 10 hours, you will get 380k if you're farming level 1. So if you're farming level higher than 1, which you probably are, you will get a lot more than 38k per hour. For comparison, a Tarantula Minion tier 11 makes around 5k per hour if you don't have Catalyst or an automatic killing system. If you have an automatic killing system, it makes around 10k per hour, and if you also have the Hyper Catalyst, you make around 25k profit per hour. So this simple farm is better than a tier 11 Tarantula Minion with an automatic killing system and Hyper Catalysts. Now for the tutorial if you want to build it on your own island. To use the farm you will need a legendary pig which costs around 1 million coins from the auction house, and an enchanted carrot on a stick which costs around 18k from the bazaar. To build it you will need slabs, fence gates, fence posts, iron bars, preferably an infinity dirt one and a builder's wand. So you first need to choose where the top left corner of your farm will be. For me it's this cobblestone block. You then need to build this part of the farm, which I will show on screen. This is where the corner of your farm is. And you also need to put dirt under the blocks. The second step is to add these little extensions to the right of the first part. You can add as many as you want, depending on how large you want your farm to be. So when you've put enough of these to reach where you want your farm to end, you can then go to the third step, which is to add these water streams down there. It also works the same way. You can add as many as you want. Depends on how long you want your farm to be. The fourth step is to put the bottom left corner of the farm. Here's how you build it. And then you need to add a bunch of blocks to the right, one block lower, until you reach the bottom right corner of your farm. So after you've done that, the outside part of your farm will be done. And now you need to build the rows in the middle. So if you look from the middle of your farm, it should look something like this. Then you need to build this pattern until you reach the end of your farm. So after doing that, you can extend this pattern with the builder's one until you reach the other side and all the rows are done. You will end up with something that looks a bit like this. You then need to break these blocks and then place them one block further to the left. You then need to put water where the block was, making a water stream. To continue the water stream, you then need to put open fence gates where the water ends and put more water until you reach the end where you will need to build this shape in dirt. After you've done that, place open fence gates so the water doesn't fall in the other trench. You'll need to place a block of dirt then break it, because the game won't let you place an open fence gate if there's nothing below it. Now place water next to the fence gates. You then need to go underneath the farm and fill the gaps with fence posts. These fence posts should end up 2 blocks below the water streams. You then need to break the blocks underneath the water streams, except for the ones at the end. You then need to break the blocks on each side of the water stream and replace the one at the end that is offset compared to the other blocks with an open fence gate. You should get something that looks like this with water streams that don't have walls. After you've done that, you can fill the remaining trenches with water and dig another trench at the end so the sugarcane can grow. And now you have something that actually looks kind of like a sugarcane farm. You then need to put slabs and iron bars like that so the pig can get back up on the farm after being in the water stream, and replace all the blocks at the back of the farm with open fence gates. Now you're almost done, you just need to plant the sugarcane. So place it in every spot, even the corner that has water but shouldn't have some. Also, don't put sugarcane on the block at the end of each row. Now you should have a working sugarcane farm. There's only one step remaining, which is to make a hole in the farm so when the pig reaches the end of the last row, it goes back into the system. You need to put fence gates so the water doesn't flow everywhere. If your farm doesn't end in the middle of a water stream but more between 2 water streams, you might need to make the hole bigger because the pig might get stuck. Now your farm should work, but because you need to look exactly in the right direction, I recommend building this little starting platform with teleport pads that set your viewing angle to exactly the right one. Here's how you build it. You need to build it in this corner, so when you fall down in front of the platform, you just go straight in the water streams. You also need to build it 4 blocks above the farm. So how you build it is that you build a little platform with slabs at the end, 1 block lower. So when you're looking straight ahead, you can click the pig that's on the dirt blocks. You then need to put teleport pads behind, so they set your viewing angle to exactly the right one. Connect the teleport pads and set their settings so you look in the right direction. For me it's north, but it might be another direction for you. And put walls on the side so you don't fall off. So there you have it, an AFK sugarcane farm. To use it, I recommend unplugging your mouse or just putting it upside down so it doesn't move at all. Some mice can pick up movements even when they're upside down just because there's light shining in the sensor and it tries to track its position. So I unplugged mine. That's all for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it and I'll see you in the next one.